Okay, kids, if you're not a gearhead, then just tune out now because this is a real pet peeve of mine. So, a lot of the independents are up in arms now because the Ford CEO says that he's down 4,500 technicians. He's got 4,500 empty bays in his dealerships that he can't fill spots for. Now, I don't know Ford CEO. I know Mary Barra is the CEO of General Motors, and she doesn't know her asshole from a lug nut, right? So, what they have to do is actually walk through a dealership and see why nobody wants to work on these things anymore. And I know personally, firsthand, that take for instance, you got to replace a heater core in a car. That's a fucking bear of a job. You got to take half the goddamn car apart. So if you doing it on flat time, they'll give you 8 hours to do it. So the customer pays 8 hours to do it. If you're on warranty, the company's only going to pay you 4 hours, so you're working for 4 hours for free. Who wants to do that? Hello, wake up! And these guys, you hear this about suits and everything, but I can tell you firsthand. We get these kids out of college. They were engineers. We used to ask them, "Where's your hat? Can I blow the whistle?" And they would get mad. It's not real world, you know. You can learn everything you want out of a book, but and it works to some degree. But until you experience it in the real world, you have no idea of what goes on out there. Another pet peeve of mine is, the guy wants to charge you 2 grand for a brake job. Oh, I can do it for 900 on my driveway. Then fucking do it in your driveway. You're paying $125,000 for a car. Don't come and complain about how much a service on a car is. Go buy a piece of shit domestic thing. And then you can just, whenever that breaks every 14 days, you can just, take it to the local Chevy guy or the Ford guy or whatever. But this has to change. This has to change. I can't say enough about this guy, Royalty Garage in Georgia. And also, you have to watch the All Girls Garage because women have a completely different perspective on things than men do. And it's actually, not actually, it's extremely refreshing. I always would ask Cheryl for a fresh pair of eyes on my projects because they look at stuff, and we're looking at it all the time, and we don't see the things that they see. So, like and subscribe, kids. Never complain for how much an auto repair costs unless you think the guy's ripping you off, and then, of course, you have to take him to the cleaners. But that's my pet peeve.